Our planet is a wondrous place filled with diverse ecosystems and breathtaking landscapes. From the lush, rain-soaked jungles of the Amazon to the icy, unforgiving landscapes of Antarctica, our Earth is a marvel of diversity. It's a world teeming with life, from the tiniest microorganisms to the largest mammals. And yet, how much do we really know about it? Have we ever stopped to marvel at the intricate tapestry of life that exists in a single drop of ocean water, or contemplated the sheer resilience of life in the harshest desert? Our planet's landscapes are equally breathtaking. Majestic mountain ranges, verdant forests, vast oceans, and expansive deserts, each unique, each a testament to the power and beauty of nature. It's a world of wonder, a world we're privileged to call home, but it's also a world that needs our understanding, appreciation, and protection. It's time for us to learn more about our planet, its wonders, and the challenges it faces. So let's embark on this journey of discovery, starting with a special day dedicated to our planet, Earth Day. Ever wondered about the significance of Earth Day and why it is celebrated every year on April 22nd? Well, let's dive in. Earth Day is more than just a date on the calendar. It's a global rallying cry, a wake-up call to the world about the importance of our environment and a celebration of the planet we call home. Born in the United States in 1970 as a response to environmental degradation, Earth Day has grown to be a worldwide phenomenon observed in over 190 countries. It's a day when we pause to appreciate the natural world and acknowledge the environmental challenges that threaten our planet's health. But Earth Day is more than just awareness. It's a catalyst for change. Over the years, this day of environmental recognition has led to the creation of international climate agreements and agencies. It's been the trigger for initiatives like the establishment of the Environmental Protection Agency in 1970 and the opening of the Paris Agreement for signatures on Earth Day in 2016. Each Earth Day carries a theme, a focal point to guide our environmental efforts for the year. This year the theme is Planet versus Plastics, a critical challenge in our modern world. The goal is audacious but necessary, to reduce plastic production by 60% by 2040. It's a call to arms against the plastic pollution that's choking our oceans, littering our landscapes, and wreaking havoc on our wildlife. And this isn't just about the big players. Earth Day empowers each of us to make a difference, whether that's planting a tree, picking up litter, or making more sustainable choices in our daily lives. It's about the collective power of individual actions, all aimed at preserving and protecting our planet. So when we talk about the significance of Earth Day, we're talking about a global movement that has made and continues to make significant strides towards a healthier planet. It's a reminder that every day should be Earth Day, that every action counts, and that together, we can make a difference. Earth Day isn't just a day, it's a movement with a rich history of significant strides towards a healthier planet. Earth Day, as we know it, took root in the United States in 1970. It was a time of change, a time of awakening. The environmental degradation that had been ignored for so long was now too evident to be brushed aside. Rivers were catching fire, smog was choking cities, and people were beginning to question the long-term effects of an industrialized society on the planet's health. In response to these growing concerns, Senator Gaylord Nelson of Wisconsin proposed a national teach-in on the environment. He was inspired by the student-led anti-war movement and saw an opportunity to mobilize the same energy towards tackling environmental issues. The idea was to bring these concerns into the public consciousness and ignite a broad-based demand for policies protecting our environment. On April 22, 1970, the first Earth Day took place. It was a day of massive coast-to-coast rallies. Thousands of colleges and universities organized protests against the deterioration of the environment. Groups that had been fighting against oil spills, polluting factories, power plants, raw sewage, toxic dumps, pesticides, freeways, and the loss of wilderness found they shared common values. The Earth Day of 1970 achieved a rare political alignment, enlisting support from Republicans and Democrats, rich and poor, urban dwellers and farmers, tycoons and labor leaders. The first Earth Day led to the creation of the United States Environmental Protection Agency, a body dedicated to protecting human health and the environment. It was a monumental step, recognizing for the first time at a federal level that the health of the environment was integral to the health of the people. The birth of Earth Day was more than just a single day of protest, it was the spark that ignited a global environmental movement. It was a call to action, a recognition that we are all stewards of this planet, and that each of us has a role to play in its preservation. The birth of Earth Day marked the beginning of a new era of environmental consciousness. From a national movement to a global phenomenon, Earth Day expanded its reach in 1990. What was once a call to arms for the United States had now become a rallying cry that echoed throughout the world. In that year, Earth Day went global, reaching over 190 countries and touching the lives of hundreds of millions of people. This wasn't just a token gesture, a nod to the environment before we all went back to our daily lives. No, this global expansion marked a significant shift in the way we approached environmental issues. It was a recognition that the challenges we face are not confined by national borders. They are global in nature and require a global response. And respond, we did. The global expansion of Earth Day has had a profound impact on international climate policy. It has been the catalyst for some of the most significant environmental agreements of our time. Take for instance the Paris Agreement. Opened for signature on Earth Day in 2016, this landmark accord brought nations together to combat climate change and adapt to its effects. It was a clear statement that we, as a global community, are committed to protecting our planet. But it's not just about these grand gestures. Earth Day's global influence has also been felt at the grassroots level. It has inspired countless individuals to take action in their own lives, whether that's by planting a tree, reducing their plastic use, or advocating for environmental justice in their community. Earth Day's global expansion in 1990 was more than just a geographic shift. It was a shift in mindset, a shift in responsibility, a shift in action. It demonstrated that when we come together, united in purpose, we can achieve great things. So, as we celebrate Earth Day, let's remember its global impact. Let's remember the Paris Agreement, and the countless other initiatives that have come into existence since Earth Day went global. Let's remember the individuals who have been inspired to take action in their own lives. Earth Day's global influence has been instrumental in uniting the world against environmental degradation. And for that, we should all be incredibly grateful. Today, Earth Day continues to inspire action and drive change around the world. It has evolved from a single day of environmental consciousness into a global movement that strives to protect our planet every day. One of the key focuses of the Earth Day movement is to combat global warming, an environmental issue that affects all life on Earth. Global warming, caused by the increase in greenhouse gases in our atmosphere, primarily from burning fossil fuels, is leading to rising global temperatures, melting ice caps, and changing weather patterns. The Earth Day movement encourages individuals, communities, and governments to take action against this pressing issue. This can be through simple actions such as reducing energy consumption, recycling more, or using public transportation, to bigger actions like implementing green policies or investing in renewable energy. But the Earth Day movement doesn't stop at combating global warming. It also promotes environmental conservation. We live in a world full of diverse ecosystems, each with its unique flora and fauna. Preserving these ecosystems and the species that inhabit them is crucial for the health of our planet. One such initiative that illustrates this commitment to conservation is the Canopy Project. This project aims to plant trees around the world, with millions already planted. Trees play a crucial role in our environment. They absorb carbon dioxide, release oxygen, provide habitat for wildlife, and help to prevent soil erosion. By planting trees, we are not only creating a healthier planet, but also a more sustainable future. The efforts of the Earth Day movement are a testament to the power of collective action. Each tree planted, each policy changed, each step towards sustainability helps to make a difference. Earth Day today is more than just a day. It's a catalyst for change and a beacon of hope for our planet's future. As we look to the future, what does Earth Day hold for us? The future of Earth Day looks promising and ambitious, with the movement setting its sights on some of the most pressing environmental issues of our time. Among these, the fight against plastic pollution stands as a monumental challenge. Plastics have become a ubiquitous part of our everyday lives. They're in our homes, our workplaces, and even our bodies. Yet they're also choking our oceans, harming wildlife, and contributing to climate change. Earth Day aims to tackle this head-on. The theme for this year, Planet versus Plastics, is not just a catchy slogan, but a call to action. The goal is ambitious, yet necessary. The Earth Day movement aims to reduce plastic production by 60% by the year 2040. That's less than 2 decades away. It's a huge undertaking that requires global cooperation and individual action. But why focus on plastics? Well, the problem with plastics is twofold. First, they're incredibly durable, which means they stick around for a long time. Second, they're rarely recycled. In fact, It's estimated that only 9% of all plastic ever produced has been recycled. The rest ends up in landfills, incinerators, or the natural environment. Earth Day is about more than just one day of action. It's about creating a sustained movement for change. It's about educating people, promoting sustainable practices, and pushing for policy changes. It's a reminder that every day should be Earth Day. But Earth Day can't do it alone. It's a collective effort. We all have a role to play in creating a sustainable future. Whether it's reducing our own plastic use, supporting companies that prioritize sustainability, or advocating for stronger environmental policies, every action counts. The fight against plastic pollution is just one part of a larger battle to protect our planet. As we look to the future, Earth Day will continue to evolve, tackling new challenges and rallying people around the world to take action. As we celebrate Earth Day, we are reminded of our responsibility to the planet and the need to continue the fight for a sustainable future. Following the path Earth Day has set for us, let's focus on the role we as individuals can play in this global movement. The critical challenge of our time requires us all to step up. This means going beyond the yearly celebration of Earth Day and integrating sustainable practices into our daily lives. We can start by reducing our plastic consumption. This could mean choosing products with less packaging, bringing reusable bags, bottles, and containers when we go out, or even participating in local cleanups. Educating ourselves and others about the environmental impact of our actions is another significant step. By understanding the issues, we can make informed decisions and inspire others to do the same. We can share our knowledge with friends, family, and our community, encouraging them to join us in our efforts. But our power as individuals doesn't stop there. We can also use our voices to advocate for change on a larger scale. This can involve supporting businesses that prioritize sustainability, or voting for leaders who are committed to addressing environmental challenges. We can sign petitions, participate in peaceful protests, and use social media to spread the word about the importance of protecting our planet. Remember, every action, no matter how small, contributes to a more sustainable future. So let's carry the spirit of Earth Day with us not just today but every day. Let's make every day Earth Day. The fight for our planet is not a one-day event, it's a lifelong commitment. But together, we can make a difference. As we look ahead, let's remember that the future of Earth Day, and indeed the future of our planet, lies in our hands.